Namaskaram and Jai Hind, folks. As you're aware, there are lots of divisive forces today in this nation that we, true Sanatana Dharmis, envision as akhaṇḍ bhārat, a nation that has no boundaries, no limitations, no constraints whatsoever. It was, is, and will be so. And there are many, many timeless celebrations and festivities which continue to reinforce this particular aspect of the unity of this, not just a nation, but a mother. Yes, motherland for us is no different from our biological mother. And yesterday's and this morning's celebration of the Chhat Puja in North India and Skanda Shashti in Tiruchendur, especially on the coast of South India, in particular Tamil Nadu, Tiruchendur unifies yet again as an example, as a reminder that this north-south division is illusory. And these are timeless bridges which keep reminding us so. Skanda Shashti, Sharamana Bhavaya Nama Om, and Chat Puja, Surya Narayana Tarpayami come together. This is the Surya Mudra, as I have mentioned in many of my earlier videos. And this is the Varuna Mudra for Tarpayami. Combining both, we get the Surya Narayana Tarpayami. And this is the Rudra Mudra, which is for his son, Kartikeya, Shanmukha, Muruga as well. And now, holding this along with the Surya Nadi, because the right eye is associated with Surya and the left with Chandra, and Chandrasekhara or Somasundara is none other than Shiva, and Somaskanda is also Surya Skanda today. And with that, let's do the Shanmukhi Mudra, where all the senses are withdrawn in Pratyahara, one of the major steps of the Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali Maharishi. In the Ashtanga Yoga, the first four are preparatory: Yama, Niyama, Asana, and Pranayama. But the next four are absolutely meditative in their truest sense, though this is a off-beaten word today, unfortunately, meditation. But to put it simply, it starts with Pratyahara, the withdrawal of the senses from the external material influences into the interior truths of who we really are, the Atman, Paramatman, Brahman. And the next step is Dharana, where you focus on something, which is what we shall do today, combining pranayama with mantra chanting, with a mudra, and bridging the illusory north-south divide, using not the Rudra Mudra and the Surya Narayana Tarpayami Mudra, but instead the Shanmukhi Mudra for Pratyahara, where the thumbs are at the earlobes so that you can hear pretty much nothing. The best noise cancellation that you have. Then the eyes covered with the pointing fingers. so that you don't see anything, the best mask that you have. The nostrils or the top portion of the nose covered with the middle finger so that you smell nothing, good or bad, all of which is decided in the mind after all. And then, for a while, we taste nothing by bringing in the kapha fingers or ojas fingers, the solid and the liquid, ring and the little finger, above and below the lips, respectively. Breathe in deeply and for as long as you can, and breathe out deeply for as long as you can. You may be able to hear me do that in the microphone because I'm going to do it with ujjayi breath. In other words, there's going to be a slow, viscous flow of air. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Feel the constriction in the nostrils because of your middle finger, but it's not fully closed. There is a small gap, and because it's going through this orifice, almost like a nozzle, which is converging and diverging, you see the effect of that. And each time you breathe in, you visualize or observe or witness your left half of the body associated with Somaskanda and chant within your mind Om Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. And once you breathe in deeply, witness the Muruga Kartikeya Arumuga Skanda principle at your Swa Adhisthana Chakra, a couple of inches below the navel, in your backbone, within your spine, in the subtle body. Swadhisthana Chakra is where Kartikeya Muruga Sharavana Subramanya resides. Su Brahman I am is Subramanyam. Aham Brahmasmi is another form in the anglicized version of I am. And then when you breathe out, Om Shri Surya Narayanaya or Om Shri Surya Narayanaya Tarpayami, and visualize, witness, or observe the right half of your body, especially your right eye, which is the location of Surya. All of this is done in the mind as you breathe in and breathe out deeply. Now let me chant for you the inhalation and the exhalation mantra, which is designed to bridge the illusory north south divide. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Chhat Puja Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Chat Puja Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Chat Puja Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Chata Puja Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Aum Shri Skanda Shashti Sharavana Bhavaya Namaha. Aum Shri Chata Puja Suryanarayana Tarpayami. Now in silence and with Shanmukhi Mudra, absorb these two mantras into your interiors. Once again, the tips of the thumb or on the earlobes, the pointing finger on the eyelashes, the middle finger in the softer portion of the nose so that you have a constricted flow, the ring finger just above the upper lip, and the little finger just below the lower lip. Breathe in Skanda at the Swadhisthana and breathe out Surya at the Agnya Chakra between your eyebrows at the subtle pituitary and pineal glands. Let's uproot forever and ever the north-south divide. You may regard yourself as a universal being, as it is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire universe is one family. The message that has always gone out of akhaṇḍ bhārat through Sanatana Dharma, which the West labels geographically as Hinduism. Namaskaram, Jai Hind, Pranam, and Dhanyosmi.